Hey everyone, it's me, Lola, and this is my fish, Gomez. I thought that it's been a while since I've done a, just ear-to-ear whisper, with some soft speaking as well. I have my phone next to me, and I found a Twitter account earlier today, which has some nice tweets. It is at Ambient Info, and it's just called Ambient Information, and they just have a lot of relaxing and sometimes poetic and sometimes just strange tweets, and I thought that I could read through some of them. They have just over 5,000 tweets, so I'm not sure if I'm going to get through all of them, but it depends how short they are. There are some shorter ones, but first, though, I have Gomez's food, and I figured I could give him a little snack. He hasn't eaten yet today, so you can see he's very excited. Okay. Gomez, come on. There you go. Oh, there he is. He's hungry. And yes, I do talk to my fish often. This is not just for the video. Here's another. You okay? Gomez? Okay. I just had a small heart attack. You may have heard it, but yeah, that scared me a lot. Okay, Gomez. There you go. So, I'll feed him a little more than usual because I think he's especially hungry. I'm not sure why. Maybe he's growing. It's a growth spurt. Fish can have growth spurts, I think. Just playing around a little bit with the food. I apologize if you are particularly sensitive to white noise, and if you can hear my air conditioner. It's I don't have a soundproof room of my house, and right now I'm in my bedroom. I'm actually sitting on my floor. So you also might hear my fan on my laptop as this video goes on. It's plugged in, so I know it won't run out of battery, but it still gets pretty hot after a while. this food at a pet store after my friend and I got the fish. I don't know if I mentioned in my update video the story of how I got Gomez, but basically the psychology department had some leftover from the semester, so he was free. I did buy most of these supplies. The rocks and the bowl itself, my friend had owned, so she gave them to me as gifts, Christmas gifts. But I bought the 2 plants that you see in there, and this food, and various other water supplies. And as usual, I apologize for my father. But yeah, so when I got the fish food, my friend didn't say anything to me, but I don't know if she noticed that I was like tapping a lot on the lid and listening to it because it sounded really nice. So, to conclude this introduction before I get down to reading these tweets one by one, I would just like to say happy holidays to all of you, and I hope that you and your families are doing well. I hope that everyone is healthy, and I wish you all a very happy 2015. So, here I opened up the Twitter account on my Safari, and I'm just going to read the tweets from ear to ear. And the clouds move slowly across the sky. Words, words, words. Scraps of paper, fortune cookie fortunes, whirl like snow down the block from the fortune cookie factory. The fear of being looked upon by someone else and to be found wanting. Son with picture of dad. Business goes on. But the dreams have all been blasted from his head. Shadows cast by the electrodes. The jump cuts. Taxi, hack, hack man, hack man. Sick and dirty. The dark horizon. One bright star. Continue to online banking. what it once was and how much of it still survives. Just waiting for the swelling to go down. Releasing us single file. The others on the other side. Authenticity, assurance, illusions. Sorry about the shuffling, by the way. They were visible. For how long? The 7 searchers. Last days. Our bodies twisted into the narrow shape of our chores. The ways in which we encounter and fail one another. They recited poems at night. Die slow. Seven city birds. Silent detectives watch. Dad with picture of son. Revolution of tenderness. A certain fatigue. This cockpit, this wooden O. Breakout capacity. To honestly describe a negative world. To conceal it with beautiful lies. Wurlitzer sting. Ralph's unisex burned out neon. The way the water flowed, or used to. Banged useless against the glass. More phony friends. Low moments. New premium upgrades. best of America. Seize the future. Plenty of nothing. Energy independence is closer than ever before. Freedom, justice, dignity. Windswept alleys. Verses of comfort, assurance, salvation. Lustrous rhyme of spilled coffee on the sidewalk in the shadow of the famous statue. We're all just one step away. What is the secret? Also available in HD. The new forget button. Talks about having more talks. The Pope announces a visit. Gleefully, boss cop repeats, data. It's all about the data. Striding down the platform. Staccato cadence of high-rise navigation lights blinking, blinking. Constellations of pinholes and small tears in the plastic covering the window holes. Exclusive new millinery from the hat shop. Cigarette smoke coils in a sunlight shaft on the street by the elevated tracks, the light fluttering in the metal rattle of a passing train. Just wanted to talk with you about it, sticker. Anytime. A screw fell to the ground in this dark night of overtime. We would like to offer you this choice, the robot voice said. Can't be found like a bridge. Hidden tracks. Hold tight. From hundreds of fragments after the fall. The sirens will sound a rising and falling note. Yellow, fluid-resistant isolation gowns, full length. The mysteries of navigation. Road work, 1,500 feet. One thing at a time. Armed clowns spreading panic. A political message. Something about pirates. Anti-establishment survivalist. White rabbit. Trapped near the summit. Pristine ice. Pixelated face. Permanent wintertime. Born upon a wind of war. Below the air was still and breathless. Trials of a second vaccine. Children in the cadets. To find the genome, they needed blood. Black, flowing robes trimmed in gold braid. The devil appeared and offered to build a bridge. Blessed is he that readeth. For a chance to win, see back of receipt. Dead leaves scrape. Sweaters for the whole family. Is this ad relevant? The widow said she was concerned about the standard of maintenance. Signs warn pilgrims visiting the false birthplace. New antibiotics will come at a higher cost. Memory can be remotely wiped. Based partly old breakdown style. Ungraspable human destinies. Start a new routine. You're boring me, a woman called loudly into the darkness. continuous meditation. A perfect indifference or smoldering intensity. Steady rain. Self-evaluation. The methods showed it was possible. Picture postcards. Recovering valuable solvents from used mixtures. Approaching the unconscious. The attack was live on television. Shoes for export. Diagnostic devices that sense the difference between health and disease. Plus the human contribution. Pure honey. Dress cutting tables from the old factory. Special microscopes that detect the object by feeling it. Some of the details fit, others did not. The 5,000 steps. Many people are undecided still. Used to be the hottest ticket. Symbols of the revolution. Another beheading video. A fighter still fighting. Secret anguishes and now forever lost joys. Citizens must disperse peacefully. Labor input. Product configurations. Cell phone towers disguised as trees. The rivers we drained. The deepening hollow of absence. Executions must use qualified executioners. artificially contrived, the contrary to life. As it is. This ain't living. It's just like in shit times, man. Things are still epic. Things are still happening. Fluttering, flapping, rustling. They say everything can be replaced. Doesn't matter anyway. The jealous games people play. They talk about us. What's left? In this world of ups and downs, the heat of it. Cherished things are perishing. Right now. Low. The need for mutual trust and respect. The comforting liars. They want to be relevant. The audience sees only a disembodied mouth. Sick and alienated behind closed doors. A luxurious but airless crypt filled with fossilized dreams, the chatter of ghosts. The slow crumbling turn inward. Loneliness just got deeper and sharper. sharper and more claustrophobic. Robots are instructed to care. Release to refresh. Everything over and over. Then they get up and keep going. A history to the emptiness. There were too many missing pieces. But all the while, we are on the way. All systems decay. More brutal, more frequent than ever. Exit only. Guns and radios. People living in fear. Protective isolation supplies. An irresistible blank. What people love, and by their neglect, what they don't. Click, join, stay strong, suspended in suspense. Retry, quit. Alright, I'm going to finish this video in the same way that I started it. So it's sort of a mirror video. Maybe I'll start doing that more often. So I'm back to tapping on Gomez's food. more. There you go. So, I hope you all have a wonderful day and a good holiday.